And now the right fielder, Bryce Sparbori. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the center fielder. Number 5. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sparbori settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 3-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Line drive, base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. So 2 down, and now the center fielder. She's already homered here in this one. Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position.
The 1-2. On the ground to the left. Slings it across, and that is the inning. First and second, no outs. Colbert, the next to hit. The 2-2. This one in the air, center field. And she makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
Chet Cross will hit next. This to center field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like
the relay, the tag, and they cut her down going for 2. Here's the catcher, Elvin Ramirez.
Get this guy out of here.
Man at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Has a beat on it. She's got it. Runner tags at second. Here's the center fielder. She's already homered in this game. That's a base hit, and the winning run is aboard.
Got a way to square it up. Great job.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
The 2-1. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close.
That's a really small lead to try to steal second with. Really surprised that she went there. You've just got to get a better jump if you want to be successful in that situation.
And a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
He was not going to get beat, and he was not.
Stepping in, Gabe Ishii. Payoff pitch. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He comes through with a walk-off homer here in Omaha. Just incredible. And this one ends the final 10-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. And next is the designated hitter. In the air, right field, Vernon. Ranging back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Leading off, Kyle Vernon. This to center field. Bowman on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now here is Jason Paulo. Comes up empty.
Just a little late on that curve. Now he's got to reset and adjust his timing. I just don't think he recognized it out of the hand.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That fastball wasn't all that. Low 90s, not even located in a great spot. It just shows you switching up speeds and what it can do. You give him that off-speed first, and then here comes the fastball, and you can't catch up. Nicely done.
Seth Hinojosa stands in now and watches strike one. Late with the swing there.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Get him with your best pitch right here.
Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that'll do it. Scoreless after one. Welcome back to the College World Series on the show. When you touch down at Omaha, it just feels different, doesn't it?
Totally, Boog. The atmosphere here is just unreal. You walk down Main Street, every restaurant has the game on. Fans are decked out in colors all over the place.
Yeah, and I love seeing all the families that have made this trip for generations. This entire city just breathes college baseball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That is a really good two-strike fastball in. She's all tied up, can't get the hands out front, and that's exactly what you want as a pitcher. It can be tricky going in because you don't want to risk hitting her. But if you can execute, that's a put-away pitch every time.
Taylor Ishii, batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Striking out 4 of your first 5 batters. Amazing start for her on the mound. And a long day ahead for this offense. They don't find a way to break up her timing. Try a bunt, ask for time, something.
Jude Ash digs in now.
Hey, place it first, place it
And a foul ball.
You know how to get this guy?
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
He got a little jumpy on that fastball. Just has to remind himself to stay up the middle. So even an early swing can leave the yard, and a late one can be an opposite field knock.
Hey, 2 outs, 1 away.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. And she strikes out the side here in the second. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. 1 down, and now the DH.
What I love about just in and around the stadium, yes, you've got the action, the baseball happening within the stadium, but outside of it, you guys, you have all 8 teams and their fan bases tailgating, partying, coming from all ends of the country, and you can just feel the vibes and energy of college baseball.
Queen steps in now. You look back at South Carolina's run in the early 2010s. Man, that was a dynasty.
Oh, no doubt, Boo. Those teams were loaded back-to-back in 2010 and 2011, and 22 straight NCAA tournament wins.
Ray Tanner.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Over to first, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Chadwick in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Heads up, heads up.
He's got it. And there's 2 down. Now it's going to be Demetrius Pride.
Stay ahead, stay ahead.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
And she got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. North Carolina on top 1-0. Vernon up now for South Carolina. Last national title was in 2011. That team was something else, Singy.
Yeah, Book, they just found ways to win every single night. And plus Matt Price coming out of that bullpen, he could shut the door pretty quickly.
Yeah, Singy, he was lights out. And don't forget the fans. They always make the trip.
Yeah, it's true. Omaha feels a little bit like Columbia when the Gamecocks are here. Swings through that.
You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
7 punch-outs already. Man, she looks flat out dangerous out there. This lineup hasn't solved her at all, and I am really impressed with the mix and tempo.
Next to hit, Jason Paulo. The Gamecocks trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. Number 8.
She's collecting a ton of strikeouts, but you know what's equally impressive? 0 walks. Using every inch of that strike zone to go after this offense, and they just can't seem to figure her out.
Hey, place at 1 now.
At the plate, Seth Hinojosa.
Hey! Get this guy out of here. Hey, we got two down.
Ball one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Two down. Next is the designated hitter. And it goes just foul. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. So a runner at first. Bert Kramer getting ready to hit. 1-1 now. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Elena McClain. On the ground to third. Tosses across the first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Taylor Ishii.
This lineup has got to be more patient and stretch these at bats. See more pitches and force some traffic. Otherwise, this bullpen is going to get a much-needed day off.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
She gets a 3-pitch strikeout. And I got no notes, guys.
Jude Ash now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fouled off left side.
This lineup just hasn't been able to get anything going. We're 5 innings in here.
Very best pitch. Best pitch right here. Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. The Tar Heels out front here, 1-0. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chance Hare.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they've put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Ishii takes it in for the out. 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Number 5 in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And she's down 0-2 as she swings through it.
All right, this is you. Let's go.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The relay tries to get back and save. Well, Singishi is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step.
To first, and she breaks for second. The tag, and she's out at second. And that. Now, Spencer Queen.
The first baseman, number 34.
The winning run on second base. That's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. She circles the bases, and they add to the lead. Here's the third baseman, Elena McLean. This could end it. Swing and a pop-up. Graham under this one. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the finals. What a run for this team. Number 5 was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good innings on the mound as well.
She was a major contributor offensively, Boog. Some really good at-bats. The way she pitched is just icing on the cake. What a special talent.